Welcome to the Shinkansen. This is the Nozomi Super Express.
One of the largest infrastructure projects in Africa has received a new update that could see construction begin soon. A decade after it was first conceived, Nigeria's ambitious high-speed bullet train infrastructure project is edging closer to execution after its promoters announced they have secured up to 90% of the required government approvals and presented proof of funds for the $60 billion scheme. Recently, representatives of the federal government of Nigeria, the Sadal Nigeria Limited, and China Liankai Petroleum Investment Holdings Limited revealed that constructions will soon begin on the 4,000 kilometers network linking Lagos, Abuja, Kano, and Port Harcourt. The current Minister for Transportation confirmed that the Infrastructure Concession Regulatory Commission had approved the outline business case, with the full business case still in preparation before it goes to the Federal Executive Council. The investor noted that the first phase, which is 1,600 kilometers, will take 36 months to complete, though passengers on some routes such as the Lagos-Lokoja could start enjoying the bullet train service much earlier. To further explain, the Nigerian government has announced that the first phase of the country's ambitious bullet train project will cover 4 states, including the Federal Capital Territory, and it is projected to be completed within a 36-month timeline. This development marks a defining moment in Nigeria's rail expansion program, as the scale of this project is expected to surpass any previous railway initiative in the nation's history. Unlike traditional lines that connect selected regions, the new high-speed rail network establishes a far-reaching network touching multiple cities and laying the foundation for seamless intercity connectivity across the federation. Nigeria now stands on the verge of a transportation revolution following the confirmation of a $60 billion investment package from China dedicated to construction of its first bullet train network. This funding, which will run alongside the ongoing Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway project, underscores the government vision of introducing a modern, integrated mobility system. The combination of these two landmark projects is set to redefine movement within Nigeria, potentially slashing long travel hours, stimulating domestic trade, and dramatically improving the efficiency of both passenger and cargo transport across the nation's economic hubs. The proposed Nigerian bullet train network is planned to connect the nation's most significant urban and economic centers, including Lagos, Abuja, Kano, and Port Harcourt, with additional branches designed to serve other key industrial corridors. The Lagos to Abuja route in particular is expected to transform domestic travel, reducing a journey that typically takes more than 12 hours by road to less than 3 hours by rail. Furthermore, extensions towards border towns could strengthen Nigeria's role in regional trade, creating new pathways for commerce and people-to-people connectivity with neighboring West African nations. The need for such a high-speed rail system is grounded in its demographic and economic realities, with a population exceeding 220 million people and continuing to grow rapidly. The country's existing transport infrastructure has long been inadequate to meet demand. The bullet train project promises to bring wide-ranging benefits, from reducing pressure on the nation's highways to enhancing tourism and facilitating business travel. By offering a faster, safer, and more affordable alternative to long road journeys and short-haul flights, the rail system could help decongest cities, lower accident rates, and strengthen the country's overall economic productivity. Bullet trains, or high-speed rail systems as they are formally known, are not ordinary trains. They are engineered to operate at velocities of 250 km per hour and above, using advanced aerodynamic structures and state-of-the-art rail technology that prioritizes safety, speed, and comfort. Unlike conventional rail travel, these trains provide passengers with a premium experience that rivals air travel whilst avoiding the inefficiencies of airport and dangers of congested roads. Their introduction to Nigeria will represent a major leap in the country's infrastructure capabilities, aligning with global best practices in rail technology. Government officials and stakeholders have emphasized that while the groundwork for a high-speed rail system was first laid over a decade ago, it is the current administration that has succeeded in driving the project towards full approval and implementation. In collaboration with China's Liakai Corporation, the federal government has finalized the outline business case and submitted official documents for scrutiny and validation. These steps are critical to ensuring transparency and financial accountability as the project moves from proposal to fiscal execution. This momentum demonstrates both political will and institutional commitment to achieving the project targets. Public reception of this initiative has been overwhelmingly positive. Early survey shows an approval rating of nearly 90%, reflecting both enthusiasm and public trust in the project potential. The Nigerian Ministry of Transportation has already confirmed proof of funds, with the Chinese government securing the $60 billion required for construction through a blend of grants, low-interest loans, and infrastructure development partnerships. These financial structures ensures that the project is not only ambitious in scale but also realistic in terms of funding and execution, making it one of the most significant bilateral infrastructure deals in the Nigerian modern history. From an investment perspective, China's decision to channel such substantial funding into Nigeria's transportation sector is influenced by both economic opportunities and strategic interests. Nigeria's role as Africa's largest economy and a gateway to the West African region makes it indispensable within China's Belt and Road Initiative. High-speed rail, coupled with complementary infrastructure such as highways and ports, strengthens China's trade networks and expands its influence in Africa, while stimulating advanced Nigeria's infrastructure development goals. Beyond strategic trade considerations, this partnership enables China to secure long-term economic relations with Nigeria. By financing and building critical projects, Chinese companies not only gains contract and market presence but also improve access to Nigeria's natural resources such as oil, gas, and minerals. At the same time, deployment of Chinese engineering expertise and rail technology solidifies China's reputation as a global leader in high-speed rail, creating opportunities for further projects across the African continent. For Nigeria, this translates into both the transfer of technology and the promise of modern infrastructure that can accelerate its economic growth. Despite positive optimism, concerns have emerged regarding the project energy model. The government has proposed that the trains will initially run on gas-powered turbines rather than renewable electricity. While these choices reflect Nigeria's abundant gas reserves and the current limitations of its national grid, critics argue that reliance on fossil fuels could undermine environmental sustainability targets. Proponents, however, highlight the practicality of using existing energy sources to ensure that the project does not stall due to power shortages, suggesting that renewable integration could follow in future phases of development. In the broader diplomatic sense, such high-visibility infrastructure projects are powerful tools for deepening bilateral ties. Through initiatives like the bullet train, China builds political goodwill in Nigeria, which could foster collaborations in other areas such as trade, security, and global governance. Additionally, improved rail and highway links will facilitate the movement of Chinese goods across the African market, tapping into Nigeria's massive population and growing consumer base. This synergy between domestic development and international trade underscores the far-reaching implications of the project, extending well beyond transport alone. With both the bullet train network and the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway underway, Nigeria is positioning itself for a dramatic transformation in domestic and regional mobility, if implemented with efficiency and accountability. Simultaneously, the investor Desadel is also leading a program to convert part of the existing diesel fleet of trains to liquefied natural gas and compressed natural gas. The Ministry of Petroleum Resources has committed to providing the necessary gas for both construction needs. This measure aims to reduce dependence on imported diesel and stabilize operating costs. Ultimately, the project's success will depend on its ability to generate sufficient passenger and freight traffic to justify construction costs, while integrating sustainable maintenance strategies to prevent rapid infrastructure degradation, a recurring weakness in African railway projects. This project will not only redefine how Nigerians travel but also cement the country's status as a regional leader in infrastructure development. The potential ripple effect includes stronger trade, improved connectivity, and enhanced economic opportunities that could influence generations to come. If you like this video and want to see more, kindly stick around, do well to click the subscribe button, turn on post notification for more updates. Thank you.